Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Tuesday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are starting off a new relocation franchise for Madden 22. We are still doing the London Bulldogs, so we're going to do the Toronto Huskies. So we are going to relocate the New York Jets. So what you want to do is you got to go to owner mode if you want to relocate, and it does not matter if you choose former player, lifelong fan, or financial mogul. So I'm going to use financial mogul. So I'm just going to type my name in. So I'm really anticipated for this Madden 22 franchise. I know you guys really enjoyed the Toronto Huskies franchise back in Madden 21 as much as I did. So you got to do it on owner mode and all that. So I'll explain like the relocation process once we get into week 1. So we are in week 1. So what you want to do is go down to manage team, and where it says stadium, click on stadium. This is on PS4 edition. So you got to go down to relocate. If you click on everyone can relocate in the franchise settings, all teams can relocate. So we're officially so the New York Jets are officially leaving East Rutherford, New Jersey, and will be moving up to Toronto, Ontario, Canada, where Canada will have its first NFL football team, which will be called the Huskies. So week 5 is when we choose the city. Week 6 is when we pick the team name. 7 is uniforms, and week 8 is the stadium. So we'll see you guys at week 5. Alright, so we're into week 5 and we get to pick our own city. So for this franchise, we're going to do Toronto, Ontario, Canada, about 4 hours north of Hermitage, Pennsylvania. I like this map that they show us, like London, England. We already did that for our Bulldogs franchise, and we will do a Black Knights franchise for Madden 22. So we're going to pick Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We got 3 choices: the Huskies, Mounties, and Thunderbirds. So the rapper Drake's hometown, Toronto, is getting an NFL team next season because the New York Jets are leaving East Rutherford, New Jersey to go to Toronto. Alright, so now week 6 is where we pick the name. So obviously the Toronto Jets would not be a good fit because it says New York on it. So Toronto is in Canada, not the United States of America. So we're trying to get Canada their first NFL team. The Huskies, I do like this choice and we are going to go for it. But I want to explain a little bit about the name origin. There was an NBA team named the Toronto Huskies way before the Toronto Raptors ever existed. So they were founded in 95 along with the Memphis Grizzlies, who were then in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. So there were 2 Canada expansion teams in the NBA. So the Huskies were the very first team. The Raptors wore them quite a bit of times in their throwback uniforms. So we're going to pick the Huskies. The Mounties, I do like the logo on this one, along with the Huskies logo. We're going to do that for our next Toronto franchise on 22. And the Thunderbirds, we are not going to do the Thunderbirds. So we are going to pick the Toronto Huskies. Alright, so week 7 is when we pick our uniforms. So let's check out all 3 of them and let's see what will be number 1. Style 1, I really like these uniforms. The gray is so detailed. The light blue is pretty nice on the home uniforms. I like how they added the light blue at the center of the helmets there. That's pretty neat. Kind of resembles the Seattle Seahawks uniforms. And style 2, I'm not a big fan of these uniforms, but I do like the light blue pants though. Not a fan of the light blue helmet, and I'm not really into the fond of the sleeved at the ends of sleeves on these jerseys. So I'm not going to use these uniforms. They look terrible. they just look like a piece of garbage. So um, gray gray is more in the Huskies logo. The blue is just like the secondary color and the detailed part of it. In style 3, I do like the blue face masks on this uniform, the light blue on the jerseys, and light blue pants. So this is the only one that does not have light blue pants, and I like the gray. And gray's all right. So it is a great logo design, great number font, and I think they're all the same. But the number fonts on those jerseys are a little bit bigger. So style 1, that's gonna be our number 1 uniform choice. So without a further ado, we are going to select style 1, and then we're going to head on to week 8 of the regular season, and we get to pick the stadium. Alright, so now we get to pick the stadium, and basic can't there's 10 choices there. 5 of them are basic and 5 are uh deluxe. So 5 times 2 does equal to 10. The basic canopy stadium, I kind of like this one, I'm not gonna lie. But we're not gonna use that for a Toronto stadiums just because it's more of a London because of the roof. Their style of roofing makes it look cool, kind of like Wembley Stadium. Futuristic stadium I will use for the Toronto Mounties franchise when we get there. But we're not doing the Toronto Mounties right now in this video, so we're doing the Toronto Huskies. Hybrid Stadium, Rogers Center, I like it. Home of the Blue Jays, but we're not going to do it in this video in today's episode. So Spear Maple Leaf Stadium in Madden 21 was a Spear Stadium, and I really like this, so we're going to go with that. Traditional, kind of like a college football stadium, kind of like Penn State's and Florida's. So we are going to pick the Spears Stadium. So it's kind of like a dome, kind of like the Edward Jones Dome where the St. Louis Rams used to play. And we will show you the uniforms and also towards the end of the video. So without further ado, we will see you guys at the end of the regular season to check out these awesome uniforms. So we are officially the Toronto Huskies. We are no longer the New York Jets. So we're now in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and we play at Maple Leaf Stadium. So I'm probably going to do an episode either to our first regular season game tomorrow or Thursday. So either or. So check out these awesome uniforms. So we go down to our NFL rosters. So we are going, it's going to load here, so we're going to actually use CJ Mosley as our example of how this uniform looks awesome. So this uniform looks lit, so we're just going to take a look at this awesome uniform, how the face masks look, how the helmets and the face masks look, the jersey. All in all, an awesome uniform. I love the helmet, I love the light blue face masks and all, just makes it look unique. I love the logo on this relocation team. A lot of gray, spots of light blue, even on the shoes, the sides of the pants, they have light blue with vanilla on them. Well, a cream color. I call it vanilla. So, looks all in all awesome. All I want to say is thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great Tuesday evening, everybody.